No, Bernard, you and Stan and Karen and what the group of you guys did in your program with your regime is stupid because we didn't need it. Taco Joe and Harry and Hillary, there was a time I wasn't there. You took it away from those girls that knew how to get it to work, Bernard, because you had to assert your dominant throne, Freeman, and race. Because you had to have those girls first, like Taco Joe. They weren't the robots. You guys had your rape session. You guys thought it was funny. What you did to Holly and Amanda, Bernard, in your obsession over them, and then over the boys for your fag fest, and Bernard and them running around. Like I said, it lends credit to an original story and an intent that the group of you keep interfering with, which will change consciousness. You guys, after what you did, Bernard and Jim Hall Build of All, and the Show Off Hillbilly Fest of All American and the Country and Western Ghetto Life, you guys will never get to see what true reality is because you guys keep running this linear line. I'm going to tell you, Bernard, in the future with that thing that you guys keep propping up, nobody's going to care about your proof or truth or Harry's or Dave's. Not in this game. Not with that level of abuse. Not if you trick them to go to war for you, Bernard, and it didn't yield a very good result and they find out something different. If you guys are impersonating other men and their families and you have their stolen stuff, Bernard, just so you could be famous. Holly Marine Combs, Holly Puler, Hollywood. These women might have a story of oppression to tell you guys. 90210. See why I didn't want Joe touching it? Look at that, 4 bottles of water. Britches is abuse of the golden and the blue. So he had to drop out of that, and Ellery had to exit a black. All that work to take over somebody's green or something else, or run a Carney train, a nightmare to Carney tank a dump. You know how much of a fucking liar you are, Joe and Ellery, for de-evolving that V line? Pin drop. AT&T, and they've got blue A's fucking splots all over the place after he killed Wendy or whatever, after she tried to set in, and then the Negroes come running after the balloon adventures for Ellery. We put a balloon. Samsung. Jay Beswick had a hot air balloon too. And you guys' attack is all centered and forward in one direction for cowboy, hillbilly, and country and western and ghetto life. Like I said, Bernard, there's a man out here who sees me a lot. I bet you he's got a story to tell about every single one of you and how fucking big of liars that the group of you adults have always been on the planet Earth. I mean, consistently, fucking all the time, and how you brought in your shit mess, Bernard, with that man and just fucked up everybody's shit for Carneyville. Over another, basically a child's murder that you guys don't want to admit to multiple times. Guaranteed. He's got a story to tell, and you won't let it be told just about as much as mine, Bernard. So, you know, it didn't belong to McDonald's, Joe and Stan. It belonged to children that you guys ejected from and modified it, which is what Joe and them have been battling over the whole time. That's why you think it out to run away like a bunch of... We didn't do it. You group of adults, man. Aurora Central Debate News. So... No, they know about you, Bernard and Joe. They do. This is not the first time for their rodeo down there. Bernard, you're going to do the same thing, but I'm going to tell you something. They raise you up on your tenure of leadership. They're not going to like it, you, because they already have a leader down there, and you're trying to override him. Harry tried to override him, too, for a long time. So chances of him trusting any of you, if he went back over there overseas, and you already know he already went overseas, just like Haley did. If he went back down there, Bernard, the 4 of you are fucked forever.